Hey, welcome back everyone. We are in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. We are gonna leave Candlekeep now. We're gonna talk to Gorion and we're gonna get into this game.
Oh,
I
my
love this game. This
son,
game
what
is
a
20 something
badass
years old, but I love it. It's got so much replayability, depending on what class you play, what alignment you play, and what method you play. We're not going to do an evil playthrough, but we are going to have evil characters in our party. Trust me. All right, I'm ready to go. We can always tell we've got a delay, but I'm ready to go. Let's go. Here we are, leaving.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Okay. Make a note of that name.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. Explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
He just knows that. 5 characters.
Accepted for an old man. You know I am here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Alright, big old fight coming up.
Get out of here.
Mirror image, magic missile. Those are arrows. Ooh, disintegration, I think. Oh, lightning bolt too. Another mirror image. Fireball. All of his mirror images are gone. Okay. Gorion died.
The dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone, at last. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Okay. Now this is our figure from the beginning of the game. There's a cinematic. Alright, I paused it real fast. Imoen's sitting right here. I don't want her to join my party at this second. I'm going to wait a minute. And we're going to run. We're going to run around and explore this zone out. So here I go. I'm going to take off.
No sooner said than
There
done.
we go. She didn't even acknowledge us. We got away so fast. If you notice, I'm wearing. Ooh, I heard somebody up there. I'm wearing these boots. The paws of the cheetah. I actually have another. I don't have another paw of the cheetah boots, but I have the senses of the cat. Eventually, I'll have 2 people with those. So here we go. What do we got? Oh, Keith goes, well, a busy day for me today, indeed. Strange noises throughout the night, and now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last 2 I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am called Cosed. Stand away from me. That might be the smart thing to say right now. Could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked last eve. Another good option. I would have your assistance. I was ambushed. Whatever you can give. Well, I require. That's kind of rude. You saw 2 people in the wood? Friend are men, perhaps. Good question. I doubt they're the ones you asked. They do not even seem that friendly type and are far afield of the end. Up the road. Okay, these people are up the road. Okay. I have to pass them. Okay, thank you. I'll be on my way. Okay. So there's some people up the road. Not quite friendly. Oh, I'm going to do this. When you get to the edge of the screen, you can leave, and it'll tell you where you can go. So we can go to the high hedge.
Of course.
Let's go out to the right-hand side. Okay, we can go to a zone that gets us to the friendly army, which is probably what we're going to do. So I'm going to run up here. We'll see what we got. Oh, looky here. Czar and Montaron. I was just thinking, I'm full on inventory. I have to pick these people up. Otherwise. Alright, so let's pick these folks up.
Montaran, you are so aggravating. Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
That's funny. Looks to me we roughed up quite well. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, fell on the ground. We'll deal with that. Okay. Perhaps a payment you would go with us to Nashkel. It's a troubled area. We mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mine. Okay. Maybe. That's what we do. I may as well go with you, but we got to get to the friendly army because that's what they told us we needed to do. Go on your way. Hey, maybe they'll come with us. Maybe it's a little time, but it's best to travel. Okay. And they joined us. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's my gems. Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, normally when you have your inventory full, didn't have any. Let's do this. Whenever your inventory's full, they will drop something in your inventory to hand you something. Alright, so let's see who these are. Here is Czar, and here is Montaron. Montaron is a fighter thief, and Czar is a necromancer, specialist mage, ready to level up. He's level 1. Alright, let's level him up. So right now he can use a dagger, and that's all he can use, okay, but he can't learn anything else. So he is now level 5. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, we'll give him Burning Hand, because that's all he's got right now that's any good. Melf's Acid Arrow, he can attack from a distance, plus Horror. Well, you know what, we'll do that. Horror's good to make people run around. Skull Trap or Vampire. I mean, none of these are really a good option, but he's got to learn anyways in 4th level. Okay, let's go to Montron is a fighter thief, so let's level him up. He's proficient in the short sword and he's proficient in the sling. So if I want to use him, you know what? I'm not going to keep him long term. So let's make him longbow for now. That way he can use a longbow. Let's see, open locks. Need to get that up to 50. Find traps. Get that up to 50 also. Oops. And move silently up to 50. And then hide in shadows up to 50. Alright. Pickpockets up to 50. Ah, there we go. That's a good, well-rounded rogue. Alright, he's 5th and 5th. Okay, why did they get this? When you're playing a high-level character like I am, anytime you bring an NPC into your party, they get XP up to your level or close to your level, and it's based on your experience total. I'm at 53 in each character class, so if you're at 16,000 each in your character classes, they will get 16,000 XP also. The next breakpoint is 32,000. If you have 32,000 in your class or classes, they will start at 32,000 XP. I think there's another breakpoint at 64,000. I can't get there as a tri-class character, which again is something we'd have to explain. So he got 32,000, split between his 2 classes is 16 each. This is a single class character. He's a human single class character. He got 32,000. That's why he's 5th level. Now humans can only be single class characters, but if they have a stat high enough to allow them to be another class also, they can choose to dual class. If they dual class, they quit leveling up in their primary or their first class, and they start leveling up from level 1 in their new class. And they cannot use any abilities from their first class until their new class exceeds their previous class by 1. So if he was, say, if he had a wisdom of 17, I mean, he could dual class into a cleric. And if he did that, he could then become a 1st level cleric, but he could not use any of his necromancer abilities until his cleric became level 6. So that's how that works. So they are. Now, I am ready to level up. I haven't leveled up, and there's a reason for that.
No sooner said than done.
And because there's a reason for that, and I'll get into it in a little bit. But for now, let's go back and get Imoen. Oh. 35 XP. Now how this works is XP. When I kill something, the party gained 35 XP. So there's 3 people. You divide this by 3. So we each got 11 XP. And that 11 XP, that 11 XP would then, for Montron would get 6 in each, well, it rounds. So he got 6 in each class for a total of 12 XP. He got 11 XP. Notice 11 or 12 is rounding. I can't get any more XP, so I didn't get anything. There it comes, everyone. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I accidentally read a letter, so that gives us an idea what class she is. Accidentally read a letter. And I'd stick with you otherwise. I will. Alright. Now, notice Imoen did not get any XP and get jacked up in levels. This is a recent change. Used to she did. In other my playthroughs, she did. She got higher levels. But instead what they did, and I don't know if it was an update or something happened, she starts as a level 2 thief instead. So she's a level 2 thief. She can dual class. Remember I was talking about earlier, because her intelligence is 17. So if I click this right now, I can make her a level 1 mage. And if I made her a level 1 mage, she can not use any of her thief abilities or her weapons until she get to level 3 mage. I don't want to do that yet. I want her to be, I kind of like her being up there in level 5. I don't know if I can wait that long. Maybe I will. Maybe I will wait that long.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
I don't like that they did that. I mean, honestly, I like they did that, and I don't like they did that. And I explain that in this way.
Yes.
Whenever she got the full XP, she would get 32,000 XP from me, all in the thief category. And if you dual class her without making her a high level thief, she lost all that XP, went to 0. But if you made her, see, this just allows us to go here, okay? But on the other hand, if I made her a 5th or what, I think it was 5th level thief, then she would be a mage until late in the game. And then she would get her thieving abilities back, which could be beneficial to some extent. So I think what I want to do is get her up to maybe, oh, that bear. No, we got to kill bears. I love bears. No! Oh no, I got to kill them. That's a lot of XP though. I don't know what it is about this. I think it's because I'm using the name Odic's Den. I got a picture of a bear on my site. Because every time I run into bears out in the wild in this game, I've always get attacked by him. I don't know why. I swear it didn't used to happen that way. But it does. And it's disturbing. I love bears. I hate killing them. But it doesn't matter where I go in this game. If we run into a bear, I'm going to have to kill it. It's inevitable. It sees me, it goes, yeah, see, I already picked up the only two ways I can travel. So yeah, I guess I'm just destined to kill bears. I think it's punishment. I still think it's a punishment. Oh, so here we are. Alright, so let me get rid of some of my stuff. Imowen is using a short bow, and that's a long bow. Imowen can use that. She can use that. She can't use that. She can't use that. I'm just trying to give out some equipment real quick. She can't use that either. That's a cloak of the Baldur, but she can use that. I just want to get rid of some inventory out of my inventory space real quick. Now, I won't spend a lot of time on inventory going forward. This gives you save versus spells +2. I'm going to give that to Imowen. I'm going to put all this stuff, because Imowen I'm going to keep around for quite some time. Actually, that's a +3 longsword. +3 short sword. So I'm going to do that, because she can... And we'll do that for... Oh! He can use a sling. So there we go. He can have a sling now. I can give him the sling bullets. Perfect. So he'll use a sling. He's kind of crazy. A mage using a dagger. Alright, so that's better setup. Now, I will get
Make it quick.
a jewel, that, and that. The rest of that's just garbage stuff. This right here is code resistance and fire damage. I don't like that at all, but she can wear it. Just to get it out of inventory.
No sooner said than done.
Interesting story about a bear. Obviously, Odix didn't have a picture of a bear. That's my icon. That bear actually is a bear that came from a zoo. Not too far. When I say not too far, hour and a half away from where I live. Don't have one in my hometown, obviously, or the town we live in, I should say. Years ago, 15 plus years ago, maybe, something like that. The zoo rescued a bear from another animal place that was mistreating the animals. They took it on, even though this isn't really the best environment for a bear. But they had room, they had space, so they took it. And they had a bear. It was with them, I don't know, 5-6 years. We saw it a lot. Every time I went up there, I went up there to see the bear. My two favorite creatures, from an animal standpoint, is bear. I love bears, always have. Don't care, polar bears, brown bears, black bears, grizzly bears, doesn't matter. The other one is cobras. I love cobras. I hate snakes. I don't like them, but I love cobras for some reason. I don't understand why. They have a nice cobra up there. So I go up there. That's where I like to go. I like to go to those areas. But they had it for 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. I took a lot of pictures. The picture on my side is one of them. I took that picture, so if anybody wants to try to claim copyright, it's mine. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Oh, golly. Look at that. He ran so... Oh, he didn't have time to stop, so he just ran off anyways. That was going to happen regardless. Alright. When you're traveling, one thing I tell you to do, hit tab. There are some secret areas in the game where there's equipment on trees or rocks. This is one of them. That's a gem. I think it sells for 500 gold. So, by all means, please, be cautious when you walk around. I'll show you where a lot of them are. I may not even know where all of them are. But finish the bear story. I took that picture. That's what I used. I uploaded it and put it on my channel.
Much preferring the cover of night or this blasted daylight.
But he passed away a decade ago. Probably maybe a little bit more than a decade ago. So he's no longer there. They won't ever get another bear from what I've been told by the people that work at the zoo. But it was nice to see a bear. It was nice to have one close by. I go to a lot of zoos and I always like to go see the bears. But I'm glad we had one here. I'm glad I got pictures of it. So his memory lives on. He had a rough life before he got to the zoo near us. He had a good life there, and now he's immortalized. Um, if um, if I run into bears in the wild out here in this game, as I was saying, I always have to kill them. But for some reason, they always attack me, and I always assume it's because something in the game knows. I don't know why. So I will try to avoid bears at all costs if I can. If not, I'll kill them. I have to, but it's not by choice; it's by force. All right, that's that zone. The zone's over. This is where Gorion died, unfortunately. And this is where our story really begins. From here, we're going to go towards Friendly Army and go up to the map. Oh, oh, we don't want to do that. World map. We're going to go up here to the Friendly Army and we're going to start working our way around. We're going to do the quests that we're required to do uh, to get to where we are. I'm going to talk to Jaheira and Khalid up here, but I'm not going to take them to the party. There's a reason for that. Then we're going to head south. We're going to go all the way down here and take care of this. And then we're going to start working our way back. I'm going to pick up NPCs along the way, so we're going to have to get rid of people. Czar and them, we're going to leave. We're going to get rid of because. But there are some of the ones we pick up, temporary use, and move on with life. All right? So that takes care of everything. Any questions or comments on what we've done so far? Put them down below. Until next session, y'all stay safe out there. And please don't hurt any bears.